Hey everyone, it's your boy Chemo. Yes, I'm still not a doctor and I'm jumping right to the fun shit. Normally I was going to wait till the end and say, hey, here's what's going on, but this is what I'm going to do. Take a look. This is 30 days of my 30-30-30 routine that I've been preaching every day on Instagram, and I know I haven't posted in a week, but I didn't feel like I had enough to actually compare anything. So I'm super jacked, you guys. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, how I did it, what I lost, what I gained, etc. And don't remember, this is where we started from. Woo, yeah. Hang in there, guys. This is going to be fun. Enough said. Not a doctor. Let's move on. So what is 30-30-30? So 30-30-30 is a technique that I did not invent. I modified it for muscle building, but it's by a guy named Tim Ferriss. And it's 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking up, followed by 30 minutes getting to the gym, and then working out for a solid hour. So the 30 is, get up, and within 30 minutes take your protein, 30 minutes from there get to the gym, and then work out for an hour. Now, the original premise and concept of what he wrote was mostly for fat loss, and it was 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of getting up, followed by 30 minutes of steady state cardio, which is defined as like 130 beats per minute, steady state, keeping your heart rate up at that rate for about 30 minutes or more. And the reason that his thing is so effective, and why I think it's been effective for me in muscle building, especially in my later years, is the fact that when you first take the protein in and it absorbs into your body, and your body has energy left over from food the night before, and everything that your body has stored, it's mostly your energy is stored in glycogen. And you burn glycogen for about the first 20 minutes of any exercise that you do. So if you're going to want to burn fat, you go with the steady state cardio and it'll target the fat. If you want to build muscles, you go in and go heavy with a muscle group that you want to focus on first. I happen to have always had really scrawny shoulders, so I have focused a lot on my shoulders recently. And it's absolutely helped me quite a bit. So that being said, I want you to take note, because I say this almost every day on Instagram. It's really, really simple. And don't say I can't get 30 grams, because I got a couple of recipes up there. You can get egg scrambler, whites, pre-made, protein drinks, whatever it is. No excuse. Try it. It absolutely works. And I'm going to tell you the stats right here. Well, how fired up am I to share this stuff with you guys? Boom! My results after 30 solid days of no fucking around and shit. I lost 7 pounds of fat. I gained 3 pounds of muscle. My body fat is about 12.5%, and my visceral fat what was it again? Anyways, I lost like 3% of visceral body fat. And how do I know that? Because I just do. No, I got one of those smart scales, and since I track the same thing every day using the same scale, I figure it's pretty fucking accurate. Well, comment. Well, Chemo, what type of workout did you do? Well, here's what I like to do. I hired a coach, you saw in one of my other videos. We disagreed on a little thing. We're into the routine that I like and I'm comfortable with, because really, if it's not fun, then sometimes you don't even want to go to the gym. So it's got to be fun. So basically, anything is better than nothing. And I say that because sometimes you go to the gym, you see somebody working out not very hard, and that's a waste of time. But it's really not. Absolutely anything is better than nothing. And I've certainly, had those days when I just wasn't motivated or whatever. But you just be an automaton. Put one foot in front of the other and you just fucking show up. So I prefer, and what I feel good with overall, not too sore ever, is 3 sets per body part with 12 to 20 reps. Now, I don't go for super heavy weights anymore, okay? My goal is to gain muscle, but to be fit and healthy at the same time. I like to work arms, shoulders, and traps on Monday, chest and back on Tuesday, legs on Wednesdays, and repeat that cycle. Sometimes I take 2 days off if my legs are still sore, because they are kind of chicken legs and they just seem to have a hard time recovering. So whatever I do doesn't seem to make them that much better. But rest on Sunday, let's be honest, Jesus was jacked, so it must be because he took Sundays off. Not sure. That's my routine that I suggest. But whatever works for you and you're comfortable with, just get in and work progressive overload, and it's called time under tension. How much time are you in the gym? Are your muscles under tension? Simple as that, guys. Well, in all transparency, for any of you guys who watch my videos since the beginning, I told you I was going to the pharmacy to help my progress. Being over 60 years old, I'm on 250 milligrams of testosterone per week. I take 20 milligrams of Anavar on workout days, and I chew it up sublingually, just let it melt under my tongue, basically on the way to the gym. And then my coach has me taking 50 milligrams of Masteron per week, and that's to contradict the estrogen that comes with using a higher dose of testosterone. Now, he wants me to up my testosterone a little bit, which I'm going to do next week. But if you think about it, guys, I know the numbers that I gave you on the other slide, aren't that great. I lost 7 pounds of fat. That's a good number. That's a strong number. Gained 3 pounds of fat. gain 3 pounds of lean muscle mass. But if you think about in a month, if I could do that for a year, I could pack on almost 30 pounds of muscle. And I don't see any reason they can't do that. I mean, my diet is very clean, very simple, easy to prepare, kind of expensive, eating a lot of meat, but other than that, supplementing with protein is pretty awesome. And then, like I said, so 250 milligrams, that's injectable. You inject that shit in your ass. I do micro injections every day because one, they hurt less, and two, I think it gives a more steady release. The Anavar I already told you about, and then 50 milligrams of Masteron. I just do shoot that one time per week, and actually haven't noticed any difference of anything whatsoever, except I really feel great taking steroids. Now look, guys, I'm totally 100% serious. If you made it this fucking far, click the fucking like button or subscribe or send it to some other old fucker over 60 who wants to get into working out and trying to be jacked. Okay? Give me some comments. Give me some feedback, man. The ones that I get from you guys, I love this shit. And I want to do more of it, so I can't do more of it if you cheap bastards don't support my channel. Love you guys.